Welcome back to Apex Alchemy. Today we have a Notorious Kingpin in full titanium that we want to talk about. It was sent in by Don Farmer, and we very much appreciate that. Because of Don Farmer and people like Don Farmer, we're able to keep our channel moving at a more steady pace. So if you need anything, find a knife that you're looking for this knife, go check out D&K Knives, see if they have it in stock. I think this one pretty much stays sold out, but it may even be out of his personal collection. But if you're looking for something, holler at Don. You can scan this code if you want to. Well, let me get my finger out of the way. You can pause, scan, do whatever you want to there, and check out D&K. If you find anything that you fall in love with, use Apex 10 for a 10% discount code and free shipping for any purchases over $50. Without any further ado, let's dig into this box. So immediately when we got the knives in, Courtney is under the weather, but she was the first person to lay her hands on. She was home. I wasn't. She got the package, nice cleaning cloth. She said, "You're gonna like this knife. I have a feeling you're gonna like this knife." And I was like, "Why?" And she was like, "It's like stone wash, full titanium, M390, all that good stuff." And while we don't know, we're like, Jack Wolf is made necessarily. We don't know who makes the knives. I can assure you this is a Reate made knife, like for sure, 100%. This knife is made by Reate. I got the harpoon clip point style blade, very thin, slicey, nice weight. It doesn't feel, it's lightweight. It is, it's lightweight, but it doesn't feel like it's so lightweight that you're just holding air. So if you do like a little bit of weight and heft, it is a little thicker than some of the other stuff. We'll show you something else here in a second. But this knife it does feel the hand pretty good to be such a compact knife. I also like the way that it's constructed. It's a slip joint by every legal definition. You got the spring here. This is exactly how it works, right? But you got access to the pivot. Most slip joints you don't have access to the pivot, and it's also constructed to where you can take it apart. So it's kind of interesting to be able to have that freedom. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we got a couple of other ones around here just like that. We got this Tucson here that belongs to Rusty Knife Lover. Thanks for sending that in. That thing's got some amazing acoustics. Well, this video will be popping up pretty soon too. Yeah, that thing's pretty cool. But it's made like that, where you can get to you take this knife apart if you want to. And if I'm not mistaken, the tactile Bexar is as well. Yes, it is. So it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if, what kind of category these slip joints actually fall into. They're not like your granddad's slip joints or like my slip joints. This isn't mine, but it's my style, of slip joint. That's a Rosecraft. But you can't really take these knives apart. Not without special tooling and it's not just a turn screw type thing. It's going to take some know-how and maybe some trial and error and a lot of screwing some stuff up to take those things apart and put them back together. But they make these simple for you. M390 blade, like I said, I rambled long enough. Full titanium. Nice action. I don't know how to rate that pull stuff, but they say 9 to 10 is a nail. A nail breaker. This nail nick that they've left you here runs almost like at least 3/4 of the blade. So you've got, instead of having to pull it up way up here, and even if you did, I would say it's like a 6 or a 7 up there. Down here, it's like a 3 or 4. Just the way leverage works, right? But I would. It's got that nice tension, it's not trying to unlock on me or anything. It's got good pushback on the spring, but it's when you get ready to close it, it's not a battle, and that's kind of nice. Anyway, knife's constructed very well. Feels very good in hand. I don't know if it'll cut anything. Let's grab some paper. Okay. Oh, it cuts. Let's see if we can. Oh yeah, it's a sharp boy. So yeah, it cuts. It cuts fine. I do like this knife. Courtney's right. I do like the knife. One thing I need to know from you guys is about the leather. Do you prefer the leather or do you prefer the gridboard? I'll show you real quick. There's just like no differences. So that's without the leather. That's with the leather. Just let me know if you got any like preferences. I kind of like having the leather there. I don't have to worry about all the lines being squared up with the camera and stuff. Talk about this slip that it comes with. It's a nice leather slip. Has the branding on the thing. As far as the branding on the knife, man, you get an N on the blade and that's it. You know, it doesn't say the steel type anywhere. It's pretty much a sterile blade and very high quality. It feels very clean, very gentleman-esque. Let's stick it into this slip here. Nothing wrong with that, man. You know, top to bottom, and it's ready for you. It's ready for you when you're ready for it. So also in the package was this Notorious cleaning cloth. I would imagine that it's probably okay, but it's sealed up and this knife is for sale. So I don't want to open that, you know, so we'll skip out on that. But guys, this is a pleasurable knife to handle. I like the, you know, it's also my style. If you guys know anything, like if you know me by now, you know that I like the harpoon blades. I don't know why, I just do. Like some people are sucker for recurves. I like recurves too, but I really like a harpoon blade, and I couldn't tell you why at all. But I am very much enjoying this knife. You know, like I said, I can't use it, but not use it right. But you know, it's been a pleasure to handle. I think I would enjoy having it around. Let's go over some measurements before we get out of here. Make sure this thing is zeroed out. So the blade stock, it's going to be thicker than that tactile, I believe. That's 2.69 millimeters, or well, yeah, 2.69 millimeters on that blade stock. And that is going to translate into 0.10. So it's probably going to be a little thicker behind the edge, but I think it's going to have a problem slicing whatever you need it to slice. 1/8 inch blade stock, where we saw the tactile was 1/16. So the tactile Bexar, and just in case you didn't see that video. So we're looking at the tactile Bexar on the left. You got the Kingpin on the Notorious Kingpin on the right. So let's check out some weight comparisons. So the tactile came in at 1.9 ounces overall, and this one's coming in at 2.3. So you get just a little bit more, you know, like on the weight there. So that's going to be up to you whether that's a pro or con, right? I love both of these knives. This one's coming in around $199, and this one comes in at $299. Tactile's American made, right? And this one's made in Reate in China. So I do like both of these knives. I do. It's not supposed to be a versus video. Just giving you something to compare it to. Anyway, I'm extremely grateful that D&K sent us all these knives to check out. So we very much appreciate you. I'm gonna get your knives back in the mail later on today or tomorrow. If you're watching, Mr. Don Farmer, thank you. For the rest of you, we will catch you on the flip side.